Oh, hello, Morency. So today we're going to be looking at an idea I had for a folding redwood table. This is sort of kind of a folding picnic table or possibly a dining room table depending on your aesthetic. So let's begin. First off, I'm going to make this thing big, so let's go ahead and draw the top here. And it's going to be a 6 foot by 3 foot tall or a wide table, which is about the size of a normal dining room table, really. And it has some edge banding coming along here like this, and we're looking down at the top right now, of course. And then, of course, we're going to come across here like this with some 2x4s or 2x6s, really, that we've dressed up to make look nice. We'll come down across like this. Now, that is not really the exciting part. The exciting part is when we come over here and take a look at it from the side. So let's go and do that now. So here we've got our tabletop right here. And then underneath that, I'm thinking of using the supports. These are supports that run along the bottom here to keep everything nice and stiff. To help make a collapsible table. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and we're going to create these little notches in our support. And then from those notches, we're going to run down our legs. I'll come down here like this to the floor. Let's go and draw this on the other side. And we'll call it the floor. And so right now, if we were to put some load on this, these legs would just sort of flip up here and nothing much would have happened. But we can change that if we go ahead and put another couple dowels here. Put a dowel there, put a dowel there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come across the top here like this, just a little bit, with another 2x6 or a framework or of some sort. And we're going to come over here and we're going to put blocks here and here. And another one here and here. So, this might work. But of course, these are all rotating parts. So, we need to make sure that's going to work. So, first off, let's see what happens if I put a load down on the tabletop like this. Well, first off, what's going to happen is these legs here are going to try and move out this way as the tabletop tries to come down. But they can't because we've got a peg here and a peg here. So that's going to stop it there. If we lift it up, these legs are going to flop out this way and this way. But if we're lifting it up, we're trying to move the table anyway, so that's not a problem. The next question is, what happens if we push on it in this direction or in this direction, or we just push on it from the side? Will that have an effect? So let's see. So first off, if we push on this side, this pin is going to generally travel this direction, and this pin will travel this direction. So the whole thing will start moving this way. But can that actually do anything? Well, it's going to rotate around here. This one will rotate around here. That'll work. And this one will rotate around here. But at some point, these two, since they're canted in on each other, I think are going to actually stop. Because as this pen starts to go this way, it's going to start moving up into the table surface. So it can't really do that unless it starts moving this stuff over here. Meanwhile, this one can't move down and out of the way because, hey, look, there's a block of wood in the way. So if it were to do that, it's going to have to start kicking out this leg, and it can't do that. So the only way you really get this thing to fall apart on you is to lift up the center part, and then the whole thing can come down, which is a collapsible table, so that's not a bad thing. So let's go and take a look at this from the side now, and we'll see what that's going to look like. So we'll have our support here, and our support here, and of course, it's actually going to look like this, and there's going to be a dowel coming across here like this. And then coming down from here, we'll have our legs. I'm not sure if we're going to do a slanted leg or a straight leg. I'll sort of have to play around with that design a bit. But we've got that, and then we'll have our pin coming across here like this. And then I'm definitely feeling a two-board solution here. So we've got something across here like this with our pin or blocks coming down here and here. And I think that would work. So I think this is going to be our folding redwood table. This thing, by the way, is going to be probably 3 foot tall, which is fairly tall for a table that's actually standing height. But I like to sit on bar stools and that type of thing. I like that little extra bit of height. I think it's more comfortable that way. So I think that's the height we're going to run this at. We could also, of course, knock, say, about 10 inches off the bottom here, and that would drop it down to a more standard table height. And then we would just cut the legs off, or cut the legs down on the benches as well. So I think this one is good. I want to thank you for, of course, watching. My name is Mr. Hilbert, and of course, if you like what you see, go ahead and like and subscribe over in this general area, and watch other videos over here. Of course, leave your comments in the section below. Have a great day, guys.